What's happening, gang? We're in for another one. Turn that down a little bit. Excuse me. So we're back in for another one. This is £20 versus the slots. Now, I haven't had a very good run of late, so I'm hoping things are gonna change. But if they don't, that is more to the point of gambling is a mug's game. Or I'm a mug for gambling, one of the two. But yeah, so we're in for another one. We're going to spin 20p. If we do the extra bet, it's normally anyway 25 or whatever. Go on then. Oh, drop it in. Drop it in. Aye. Yeah, this is, well, my mission was to try and prove that low stakes pay. But at the minute, all it's proven is that low stakes just take longer to give them your money. Hopefully we can turn that around with a big bonus somewhere, or a semi-decent hit with anything, you know. I don't want to have to start raising the stakes up to 40s and that, you know, just to try and hit a half sensible return, you know. It's that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to prove that low stakes can pay. And if they do, and they have been paying you, go and head over to my Discord, the Chavy Gamblers Lounge. The link will be in the description, and show me what I'm not winning. But that being said, I enjoy slotting. I enjoy the slots. I enjoy the different providers. I enjoy the different styles of gameplay, you know. And essentially, I'm just trying to show a real raw perspective of the average, you know, the general public's take or experience with gambling. Now, gambling is a gamble, as you know. It is what it says on the tin, you know. Only gamble what you can afford to lose, or you can afford to spin. Gamble responsibly, you know. And if there's plenty of services and help out there for people that need it, so there's some links on the website for anyone else that feels like they do need to speak to someone or whatever. Which I might be going to speak to someone very soon if these bonuses don't start coming in. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm only spinning 25 pences here, but just give me something. Alright, that puts us up to 15. You know the deal. We do a £5 a slot. I'll bring you back. Right, I'm gonna do a bit of Olympus up 1000. Definitely not at that stake. I'll do 25p a spin. We'll take it down to a tenner. Or if we hit anything big, you know, we'll if we hit a bonus that takes us just less than 20, we'll keep spinning. If we hit anything that takes us above, I've took a piece of the pie. Like I say, if we take anything that takes it above, then we'll leave it at that. This is a 4 scatter. You've got to get 4 scatters to bonus this, I'm sure. It's funny, on the pragmatics they don't give you the profit or loss marker, do they? You could have given us a multi, old Zeusy boy. Can you do the multis in the base game on this then, or I don't know. I just have to keep spinning to find out. So because I'm doing basically 25p a spin, it's equivalent to 4 spins a pound. So you're getting through the balance fairly rapid. Like, I mean, that extra spin for the sake of 5p, you know, it all adds up, especially over the course of 20 quid. So but again, that's the reality of gambling. So as I say, I have been spinning for, go on then, why not? You know you wanna. I bet it doesn't. Teasing bastard. Yeah, I've blasted basically 8 quid in 5 minutes. That's how quick it goes, you know. It does not take long to blast through a balance if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. So I'll give us another 4 spins, and we are away. Tell a lie, 5 spins. We've still got 5 spins left. 4 spins. 3 spins. Still on 3 spins to be fair. No, we're not. Go on, last spin. Right, that's us. We're going. Right, I'm gonna go with some original Sugar Rush. Again, 20p spins. Between this and the 1000, I haven't had a bonus. I don't think I've actually played this on this site either, because I've had to load the stake. On the 1000, I've had, well, I don't know, 4 weeks of trying to get a bonus maybe. And yes, I understand I'm only spinning a fiver at a time, but in my mind, that's ample, you know. That's still a good, what, 40 spins, 50 spins? Plus any little wins along the way, mind you, know, so that's a long time to go without a bonus, especially on one game, and especially when I've been going back to it. Some greens there. Oh, tease. Some purples there. 5p. Couple of reds there for 8p. So yeah, there's like 16 there. Low stakes, you're gonna get low. When it's only a couple of symbols, you're only gonna get a couple of pence wins, aren't you? But once you built them multis up, especially in the bonuses, you know, like once you've built them multis up and things start hitting, it can go off its rocket. I'll give I'll give Sugar Rush a fiver. I'll take it down to a fiver, and yeah, do you know something? I'll maybe go Sugar Rush 1000 just to compare them both, and maybe yeah, maybe one of them will give us a bonus. I mean, yeah, it's only a fiver. Maybe not enough spins in some people's. I know people set the spins to 100 spins before they get a bonus or whatever else. But this is just my style of gameplay, you know. If you've got any big wins or any games that you'd sit and spin 100 spins on, go and join the Discord and we'll have a look at them. Couple oranges there. Oh, chances. That's see, that's what I get. I get teases. I don't get bonuses. I get an empty bank balance and I get teases. Couple of hearts up the top. Them oranges are connected and a few purples at the top. And greens as well. Ah, see, this is where the things start paying. Multipliers, yeah, nice. Multipliers start going up, and so does the wins. Takes us back up to nearly a tenner. Wow. No, I do not want to restart the phone. Again, that like all my content is recorded, screen recorded on my phone. So this is just real raw footage of the games I'm playing basically, and how the slots treat me as just your everyday person, not affiliated with any casinos or, you know. So these spins and all these, you know, this gameplay footage is just what happens to the everyday normal person that isn't fucking getting paid a monthly wage to stream or, you know, create content. I'm doing this just to show the real side of gambling, you know, the losses more than anything else. I've had a good few of them. In fact, I've had probably more losses than I have wins, and that's just the side of gambling. I'd love to be able to get to a point, right, where, you know, you see all these videos of everyone gambling and stuff, starting with a silly bonus, like silly balance, sorry, you know, a couple of grand or whatever it is, and they're sitting buying bonuses for an hour, and by the time they leave, and they're either on the same money or they've got better. If you go back and watch the last couple of my videos end in 0. You know, so if you want to come and watch a man lose loads of money, or not necessarily loads of money, but watch him lose some money, then, you know, give us a like, give us a follow, just subscribe to the channel and stuff, and or if you want to rub it in my face of the wins you've had, you know, come and join the Discord and show us where I'm going wrong, what you're doing that I'm not, you know. Other than bonus buys, of course, because I don't believe that's true to the UK style of gambling. If you're having to get a VPN and, you know, and hide your IP and all that carry on, just to fucking buy a bonus so that you're potentially going to lose your money on anyway, then you do you. But I'm going to do this, and I'm going to sit and spin these in and attempt to get a bonus, you know, the way the UK is currently allowed. So that's just down at a £5. I'm going to I'll find another game and I'll bring you back. Well, I said I was gonna, so here I am. Sugar 1000, Sugar Rush 1000. Down at 20 pences. We'll spin the last £5, and hopefully we'll get a bonus. If not, I'm leaving another session with another 0 balance, or a couple of pence in the old account, you know. This is the reality of gambling. God, this is it's second more money than the other one did. At least I got a couple of wins on there. But yeah, I just fucking blast through these. Buy by £5, 5 pence there. Nothing else going on. Oh, pardon my sniffles. Couple of greens in the middle. Got any more jelly beans coming? No. 15 pence. Couple of lollipop things at the bottom. Greens are connecting. Jellies are at the top. 28 pence. Keeps us going. Purples. Couple of greens again. Didn't really give any room to do anything else there, did it? Just a few green stars, 20 pence. Couple of lollipops at the top. That's a few jelly beans. It's a shame there's no multis on them, like. And that's the thing, it's just as soon as I get a few multis built up, it just blocks them with other stuff that isn't there, doesn't it? So I've got a feeling gambling, it doesn't like me. But it likes me money. It likes taking me money, I'll give it that. Couple of jelly beans at the top. Yeah. It's holding us around the 250 mark, isn't it? It's like, yeah, we'll just prolong the suffering. Oh, if that lollipop is a little bit further up. Couple of greens, reds and purples. More purple, reds. Bloody hell. Can't get any bloody words out. Some lollipops down the bottom for 160. 8p at the top. Go on, we're back up to 430. Keeps us going a little bit longer. Got some reds there. Nothing else is connecting. So between this and the original Sugar Rush, have another bonus. Can't get one. Not for love, not for money, not for trying. Yeah, same old script. Oh, we've got a few hearts and a few purples there. 20p, that's another. Oh, that's a few of them, isn't it? Where was the multis, man? The reds there. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Purples are in down the side. That's massive. Get up. Look at that. Yes. Decolate, we're in the game. We're in the game. Right. I am going to give that a raise. And I am fucking off. Lollipops down the side. Yeah. That's enough for me, folks. £16. I thought that's the deal, isn't it? If I hit a profit, I leave. I'm gone. As considering the last couple of videos I've made, I have left on zero. It would be stupid of me not to, you know. Do I find another game? I'll bring you back. I'm being an idiot here. I'm being an absolute idiot. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spin that last £8 at 40p on here. And, yeah, I'm going to spin this last £8 on here. I'm going to take £10 profit out of here. Well, I'm going to withdraw the lot, to be fair. I'll redeposit another. Pardon me. I'll redeposit another, I don't know, 20 if for the next video. I'm breaking the kind of format a little bit here, 40p and down to 30, because that's more than I would normally give any other slot. I should tend to, part of me wishes. Oh, yes, it's never coming in. Never coming in. You know, imagine that. Best free bonuses of. Yeah, not for you today, Chavy. You're not getting it. Yeah, £30 and we're gone. Because this ain't doing nothing. Should have just left it. What can I say? I'm a gambling man. This is the reality gambling. If you play with the if you play with the bull, you're gonna get the horns, aren't you? And I've pulled on its tail by the looks of it. I'm not saying anything. Not a thing. Nah. Just not having it today. I mean, that was a really good hit on Sugar Rush. But as you've seen, everything else has been dead, really. I don't know whether it's just... because look at that. At the end of the day, right, I've given it the same amount of spins equivalent to giving any other slot at 20p a spin, you know. And we have had some hits come in within that set of spins. So it's just, again, at the end of the day, if the slot's gonna pay you, it's gonna pay you. If it doesn't want to pay you, you're not getting paid. Simple as that. Revolvers, 3x keeps. Yeah, it's not enough, really, is it? As I say, we're gonna go spin it down to 30, and I'm gone. Gold revolver. Couple of spins to go. Unless you just want to keep giving us them revolvers and then I'll stay. You know what I mean? If it wants to pay us, I can't disappear. 30 is the bottom line though, and that is the truth. 30 is the bottom line. I don't care how many teasers it gives us right now. And it ain't even teasing, it's just showing one. Couple hats at the top, another spin. See that little glitch there? That's when you know you're gonna get a second FS symbol, really. Right, last spin. It is my last spin. I'm gone if you don't pay us. No. Right. Sorry, I apologise. That is my last spin. And I'm gone. Right, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. I didn't think I was going to get to this point. I thought by the next, 10 minutes in I was going to be gone. But I've left with £10 profit. You know, I've had a good good bit of slotting on a few different games. If you want to kind of show off your big wins or rub it in my face how much more you've won than me, go and head to my Discord. Shove it in my face. You're winning and I'm not. That £10 profit, I'll go and buy myself a few kebabs or whatever. But I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.